Hello YouTubers, and welcome to another of my Doctor Who action figure reviews. Today I shall be reviewing the classic Dalek box set, and I shall begin with this Dalek. So, this is the Dalek as seen in the 1963 story, The Daleks. Featuring William Hartnell, their very first appearance. The strange thing is, the box says that this Dalek is from the Dead Planet, which is right, but the story is more commonly referred to by fans and on videos and DVDs as the Daleks. I don't know if they just thought that saying a Dalek from the Daleks sounded a bit too repetitive, and so they thought, let's say the Dead Planet, seeing as that's what episode 1 of the story was called, because it was back in the 60s. Each episode of the story had a separate title. Like today, with the new series, a 2-part story, there's 2 separate titles. So let's look at the articulation of this figure. Well, it's your standard Dalek articulation. 360-degree head, up, down for the eye stalk. The gun and the plunger are a bit funny because they can be a bit stiff. This one was lovely. Had no trouble with that at all. This one is a bit stiff. The way to try and sort that out is either stick it in the fridge for a bit to try and loosen it, and then push it in, like so, and then it will actually move. Unfortunately, you get this irritating problem, which is that the paint has, completely rubbed off, which is quite a shame, but I suppose it's quite authentic because it looks a bit battered. And back then, in the old series, the Daleks were always pretty smashed up. And and of course they can move forward. It goes around on 3 wheels. But that's basically it for articulation. That's what you get for any Dalek figure, really. So let's look at the detail. Well, this Dalek has quite a few of the rings on the eye stalk, which is cut down later on, and it's all very close to the actual eye section. No pupil on the eye, as seen in later stories during the 60s. Daleks were just white. The headlights are as they should be. I think that they're possibly from a Mini Cooper. I think they're Mini Cooper sort of lights, but I'm not sure about that. If there are any Dalek experts out there who'll be able to tell me. The neck piece is very nice, and you can see all the finer detail of the grating, which has been done very well. It's a bit bent in, but hey, that's quite authentic, I suppose. This Dalek had no vertical slats, the sort of solar panel sections, because they weren't introduced to the Daleks until the Chase, which was their third Dalek story, the Chase. The gun is very nice. The gun is very nice. Got the classic sort of design there, and it looks just as it did in the series. And the plunger is as it was. And the fender on the bottom is very thin, like in the series, and it's just a very nice Dalek. I think this is my favourite colour scheme. I really do like the silver and blue. That and the gunmetal grey. So yes, that's the Dead Planet Dalek from the Daleks. So now let's move on to the Supreme Dalek, or the Dalek Supreme, from the John Pertwee story, Planet of the Daleks, which comes after The Frontier in Space, another Dalek story. So this Dalek has, again, the same articulation as the other, all your average stuff, so I won't go into all that again. Now, anyone correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm right, I think that the body of this Dalek is actually from one of the 1960 Dalek movies with Peter Cushing. I think that one wasn't. I think they were some were given to the BBC and they used them. Either that or it's a Dalek invasion of Earth Dalek from the proper sort of William Hartnell story that they've repainted. But I think it's actually from the Peter Cushing Dalek films, but with a plunger rather than a claw. So probably from Dalek Invasion of Earth 2160 AD. So, very nice Dalek. A very, very nice choice, actually. Something that I didn't expect to see in the first Dalek box set. I thought they'd go for the more obvious ones, such as the Dead Planet Dalek, the Genesis of the Daleks Dalek, and possibly the sort of black and silver Supreme Dalek. But to see this figure is very nice. So, here we can see that these horizontal rings are a lot thicker and stick out a lot more than on any of the other Daleks. And the detail is absolutely excellent because you can see that there's a thin sort of ridge that you can sort of fit your nail into. And you can see all the little screws that are supposedly holding it together. You have the eye stalk, which is actually a torch built into the end, and when the Supreme Dalek speaks, that flashes, as well as these headlights on the top, which are commonly referred to as like jam jar headlights, but they're purple lights, which is very different. The only time that's ever been seen on a Dalek before. Again, it's sort of like the Dalek movies, but a bit different. This Supreme Dalek, now has the vertical slats going down the body. It's the paint on this, unfortunately, isn't always brilliant. As you can see, it's a bit sort of sloppy there, and yeah, it's a bit funny on this one. I mean, here, if you look at this bit, there's like hardly. I mean, they've missed all that, which is a bit of a shame. But the detail overall is very good. Again, you can see the mesh underneath and all the screws. The gun is different to that of the first Dalek, whereas that one was had lots of inner rings to it. This is now missing on the Supreme Dalek. And as you can see, this gun is all quite squeezed in and bent in. And that actually is how it looked in the episode, because this the prop had obviously got bashed around so much. The bars had been sort of pinched in, so it's very, very good that they sort of paid that much attention to detail. And the plunger is obviously the same. This Dalek now has the circle section in the middle, unlike the Dead Planet Dalek, which didn't. And another thing that separates this from most Daleks is the extremely large fender at the bottom, which, again, is like the Dalek Invasion of Earth, Dalek movies type thing.